Service tax is an SST tax type paid on a payment basis, meaning the tax is payable only after the customer makes the payment. However, when issuing credit notes, the correct tax code to apply depends on whether the invoice has been paid or remains unpaid. When to use SVA and SV in credit note. Let's dive into a quick overview of when to apply SVA and SV in credit notes. A credit note uses the SVA tax code when the service tax has already been accounted for and paid because payment for the invoice was received. If the service is later cancelled, and the customer requests a refund, the credit note serves to reverse the previously recognized tax liability. Selecting the SVA tax code will post the tax amount to SST service tax account. A credit note uses SV when invoice remains unpaid and the service is cancelled to offset the outstanding invoice without recognizing service tax. Selecting the SV tax code will post the tax amount to SST deferred tax account. Apply SVA for credit notes that knock off with customer refund. Apply SV for credit notes that knock off invoices. Consequences of using incorrect tax codes. Using the wrong tax code in credit note adjustments can lead to outstanding balances in the SST deferred tax account, potential underpayment of taxes, which could lead to compliance issues. Now, let's explain two scenarios that determine when to use SVA and SV in a credit note. SVA applies when the customer has already made payment for the service is later cancelled, and the customer requests a refund. In this case, a credit note is issued using the SVA tax code to process a refund of the service tax. The double entry for the credit note looks like this. Selecting the SVA tax code will debit the tax amount to the SST service tax account. This credit note adjustment is reported in SST 02 Section 13A as a tax deduction. SV applies when the service is cancelled before the customer makes any payment, and the invoice has an outstanding balance. In this scenario, the SV tax code is used in the credit note to offset the outstanding invoice directly. The double entry for the credit note looks like this. Selecting the SV tax code will debit the tax amount to the SST deferred tax account. When the invoice is created, the service tax amount RM80 is credited to the SST deferred tax account. When the credit note is issued, the deferred tax is reversed, with RM80 debited from the SST deferred tax account. These adjustments are reflected in the SST deferred tax SST 203 report, which tracks deferred tax balances and ensures that each document number revises to 0 when an invoice is fully offset. By following these guidelines, you can ensure proper handling of service tax adjustments and maintain compliance with SST requirements. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to our YouTube for the latest video, follow our Facebook for the latest update, go to our website for reports and guides. It's so easy.